Okay, here we go, World of Warships, and as you can see, I am in my Belfast. That's the Tier 7 Premium British cruiser that I won, and we are on the Estuary map, and, well, the game is going okay. We're up a couple. We've killed a couple of enemy ships. They've killed a couple of friendly ships. So it's about even so far. But anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm just putting fire down range on basically targets of opportunity. Let's go to the first person view here, and I'm just trying to stay out of line of fire and stay out of out of sight as much as I can, and get some fires lit on these enemies and take down some of these low health enemies, particularly this Bayern that we've got down here. And I am just peppering away on them, and there we go, burn them down. Now there's the what is that? The Amelie Bertin out there. Bert the Avenger? No, wait. So anyway, he's blazing away. We're blazing away at him as well, and well, basically, we're kind of winning on this side of the map. The enemy's kind of winning on the other side of the map. And, again, we're trying, at least what I'm trying to do here, is pick on the low health targets and whittle down the higher health targets. And, you know, there we go, Belfast, using that arc of fire, and get some stuff over the top there. So, again, the idea here, concentrate your fire on the bad guys when you can shoot at them. Get your shots downrange. Just grind their health down as best you can. Sometimes that's pretty much all you can do. So, looking at the main map, I've got a couple of battleships with me, including that Scharnhorst behind me. There's a cruiser and a destroyer down there as well. And the enemy on this side is actually in fairly bad shape. They're on fairly low health. Now, there is an enemy battleship pretty much directly in front of me, and I'm a little hesitant about opening fire with that Colorado out there, simply because, well, I don't want him shooting at me. Now, on the other hand, there are a couple of enemy destroyers, including one sitting there in what is that? G5, it looks like, and I believe that's that destroyer I just got a glimpse of. Yeah, the Gaeta right there. So, but what I want to do is I want to get shots out on these low health targets. We want to get the last few hit points taken away from them. And now I know that Gaeta's right around the corner. I'm not sure what he's got going for him. I pop my radar, I pop my hydroacoustic search, and I'm directly in front of this guy. And take a look at the chat. Well, you know what? Let's pop out and go to third person view. Yeah, that Scharnhorst back there dropped torps on me. Well, sorry, dropped torps on the Gaeta. From behind me, ends up dropping the torps on me. And now he's in chat saying, "Really, dude?" Yeah. Teamwork. So. But now on to the main event. And we are on El Haluf, and I am driving my E-25. That's the Tier 7 German Premium Tank Destroyer, the ELC, the ELC for assholes. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty interesting battle here. And well, anyway, we're in encounter mode, but E-25 Tier 8 match, not really the best idea for me to go over to the brawling area. I just don't have the health in the armor. On the other hand, I do have the view range to certainly help out on this side of the map. So I'm going to go ahead and sit down here, and I'm going to let my binos come up and just give that T-54 Mod 1 down there as much fire support as I can. Now, when I'm playing, I like to hunker down in behind that bush over there. So I figured I'd put a couple of rounds downrange, blind, just to maybe keep anybody who's trying to slide in there honest. But really, I want to give that again. I want to give that T-54 as much fire support as I can. We don't have anybody spotted yet, so let's wait and see what happens here. So just gonna play it patient. And somebody's taking some blind shots at me. A couple of rounds came in right there. Another one, which is again not a bad idea. Just take some blind shots at where you know the guy's going to show up at. So anyway, I east forward a little bit because I was looking for. Yeah, Jackson was pulling back, angling, so that was going to be a bounce. But anyway, it's not a bad idea taking a blind shot in that particular case. And just on the offhand, somebody squishy might be in there. But, you know, I don't know if my blind shots paid off, and obviously theirs didn't. So, east forward a little bit more, and there's a T-34-85 hiding around behind that bush there. But he is not going to last long up against a Mod 1. So, he did the right thing backed off a little bit. Although, again, he's got the... he does have support, and he's also smart enough not to just pull back out and expose himself to fire coming across the flank. So I decide, you know what, my sniping is not going to be very productive, so I'm going to ease forward here, get in where I can, and get a spot on the Dicker Max, and he spots me back, but I get some assistance damage on that. But at this point, I'm trying to figure out, you know, where can I go to be a little bit more useful, and at the same time, not end up taking fire. So, watching the side there, and let's get a nice hard rock between me and the bad guys, and that M6. You know what? I might be able to get a shot or two in on him. Nope. Just a couple shots, one hit, one bounce. All right, let's see what's going on here. So again, looking at the mini-map, T-34-85 is retreating. There's a Dicker Max up there. There's the Dicker Max was up there. T-34-85 is down now. But what can I do to help break through this stalemate? And that's really what I'm looking at right now, is what can I do? All right. Enemy T-29 took our Hellcat. That means our Mod 1 is on his own over there. I have got to get up there and give him some supporting fire. And we are losing on the northwest corner of the map. Yeah, watch the mini-map here, folks. Watch the mini-map. So, come around the corner, and I'm thinking I'm going to be able to get up here and get some surprise butt sex in, but the Hummel... Well, I spot him, and I was expecting my Sixth Sense to go off, but it didn't. And I started by auto-aiming at the T-29, but it was like, wait a second, that's not going to work, because I don't want to end up bouncing off the back of his turret. So you go ahead and aim in, and the T-25-2, yeah, just not paying attention. Or maybe he was, just paying attention to the wrong thing. So I come up, get our T-54 Mod 1 freed up. Alright, so looking at the mini-map, it's not looking good given all those enemies in the on the north side of the map now. We've swapped positions. So I'm coming around here and I'm thinking that Hummel has made a run for it. But no, he is still there, and he was actually looking like he was trying to get some fire support downrange. So he may not have even had Sixth Sense. He may not have realized he was spotted. So we've cleared out this side of the map. And I'm looking at the mini-map, and I'm thinking, all right, where can I go to set up? Okay, well, you know what? I can get some really long-range fire across the map. Yeah, just like that. Shoot at whatever... Well, basically shoot at whatever drives in front of my gun. And 3 shots into the IS. Oh, there's the 5100. You know, if I'd quit twitching... my binos would come up, and the 5100 gets into cover just in time. He's down to 1-shot status. So our IKV and our Stritzvon 4257 up there, they're doing what they can to defend themselves and do as much damage before they get overrun. The friendly E25 is with me over here. The T-54 Mod 1 is with me over here. Okay, now here's where the problem with the gun is coming into play. It's a low-powered gun. It's a tier 5 gun. And again, the problem is at range against these kind of targets, well, at least the ISs and the like. Okay. All right. So our E25, he finishes that off. I've got some gold ammo loaded. Angle I'm at. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, E25, he finishes off, friendly E25 finishes off the IS. We've got another IS down there. We've got a KV-2 down there. There's a 110, and there's a T-25 AT. So take a look again at the minimap. We've chewed up those enemy heavies that were rushing our spawn area. Not the base. Remember, this is encounter. Okay, KV-2's out. There's one. T-54 Mod 1 finishes them off. I get a little bit of spotting damage there. So between the three of us, so far, we're in pretty good shape. So, 3 enemy heavies left, or sorry, 2 heavies and a reasonably dangerous tank destroyer. The T-25 AT has got a good gun. It's got good mobility. It's pretty accurate, and our T-54 Mod 1 ends up driving out in front of him. And I don't know where the 110 was, but he gets the kill on our Mod 1. So it's a couple of E-25s left here. Now, I want to get behind this T-25 AT. I do not want to end up driving out in front of him. E-25 fire? Okay, and I don't understand what he's trying to say here. Is he trying to say get in there and shoot the guy up, or what? I just don't know. But anyway, my friendly E-25, and oh crap, okay. Get out from in front of the T1 of the 110 there, and now I'm just going to pull back down. I'm going to hunker down, and I'm going to try to drop off his minimap. And you'll also notice I'm loading some premium ammo, and this 110, well, he's a 2-shot for me. So I'm going to come around the corner, and sure enough, he's facing the wrong way. I auto aim, 1 bounce, take a hit from him. All right. Another bounce. All right, come on. Ah, take another hit from him. I should not have taken that hit. Well, should not have let him give me that hit. Another bounce. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Ah, there we go. There's the help. There's the help I was looking for. 1 hit from him. Alrighty, he was actually able. My teammate in the other E-25 was actually able to get get around. Oh, enemy IS. 1 hit into him. He fired. He's missed. I've got plenty of time. Just take my time, aim it in, and there we go. And now we need to get out of dodge. All right. So yeah, I was waiting for Ted Stryker there to come flying in and finish off that 110. I was hoping that's what he was going to do. Obviously, the auto aim was not working for me there because I was just hitting at weird angles. So, and I was trying to say, well, you know what? I forget what I was actually trying to say in the chat. I was trying to use the auto chat, but I was going to say, turn around. Let's go around the other way and get this guy spotted from a distance. We have. Yeah, E-25 still super tank. Yep, we do have not necessarily a view range advantage, but we certainly have a camouflage advantage. So what we want to do is sit here in, well, a spot like this. There's 1 hit on him, and now he's down in a tough to get to area. So my plan here was drive across the map, because we got plenty of time on the clock, and get to a spot where I can just pepper him with long-range fire. But, well, again, watch the friendly. He just dives on it, cliff dives him, and, well, yeah, that'll work too. And with that, yeah, that was teamwork. Picked up Confederate, Fire for Effect, Fighter, Bruiser, only a first class mastery badge, and that should tell you, like the Mod 1 said, that the E25 is still a super tank. People are still out there having good games in it. But yeah, you can see here that I finished 1,209 base experience. Yeah, there we go. 1,209 base experience. Ted Stryker, good game on his part. Picked up 1,300 base experience. Fire for Effect, Bruiser, Duelist, Top Gun. Between the two of us, we got 10 kills. We should have done a quick on the spot platoon there while we were thinking about it. And you know what? If we'd invited the first prototype, we could have picked up a crucial contribution, because effectively that's what we did. But yeah, good job on Mr. Stryker's part there. But looking at the enemy team, the enemy 110, he had a good game. Just when you get rushed by a couple of E25s and you're low health there at the end, you know what? And I nearly pissed it away. I'll be honest. That 110 certainly had a chance, more than a good enough chance to kill me. I thought Ted was going to come in a little sooner than he did, though. That's why I made the rush when I did. But Ted came in and took care of things. But the IS on the enemy team had a good game. The other IS on the enemy team had a good game. So, yeah. Anyway, fired 42 shots, which was a pretty good stock of my ammo. 34 hits, 22 pins. And again, you know what? Shooting from a distance like that at heavy tanks, going to need to load some gold ammo, but even so, I made almost 17,000 credits profit. But again, the important thing here was 1,209 base experience. That was my ×3 for the day. Got the premium award, so picked up almost 3,900 XP. So yeah, E25, good tank. Definitely. You know what? I think it still falls into the OP category a bit. But now, on the other hand, the enemy team, all those heavies that were pushing our spawn, they had an excellent opportunity. Where's a bad guy? Where's a bad guy? Okay, they had an excellent opportunity to stay clumped up, to keep their group, well, stay in a group, basically. And instead of moving out on their own, or excuse me, moving out as a group, staying cover, using the terrain effectively, they ended up getting, well, I don't want to say greedy. That's really not really the right word. I'd say overconfident. And as a result, they ended up driving themselves across this open terrain here and getting themselves exposed to, well, just intensive fire from myself, the Mr. Stryker, and our Mod 1 as well. So they certainly had the chance to win. We ended up using our strengths, and we ended up using some teamwork as well. So some real teamwork, not the kind of teamwork you saw when the Scharnhorst was trying to help me out against the Destroyer. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the replay, and you know what? Get out there, have some fun, and I will talk to you later. Bye.